Ashab al-Kahf is the teaching of the heart. It's being brought to us so that we know where Ashab al-Kahf are. Ashab al-Kahf is in the teaching of that knowledge of the heart. If you can reach to that teaching, then you find yourself in their protection. Because they're opening. You're saying, open for me the prophetic cave. Open for me that reality. So then where are you finding it to be open? Is there a hypothetical place you can go to get that to be open? No. If Shaykh Hisham is giving you that teaching, find that teaching, seek that teaching, immerse yourself in that teaching. It's being taught to you by those 7. And they're going to open for you that presence. They're going to introduce to you the lion, Sayyidina Mahdi. Once he accepts and he observes you in your muraqabah with him and dresses you in his light, then what happens? The lion moves and allows you into the cave and then guards you inside the cave. And the cave's protection is that you cannot enter a cave from any other direction. You have to go to the lion that's guarding that cave. You cannot bore a hole to the other side of the mountain. So I don't like this lion. I'm going in a different way into the cave. You can't. You have to go through Sayyidina Mahdi as-salam. And Sayyidina Mahdi as-salam is authorizing whom he authorizes to bring you into that cave. Means then Mawlana Shaykh's teaching for us, don't be disappointed, don't be under the illusion of unity. No unity until Allah sends Sayyidina Mahdi as-salam's foot in your presence. At that time so much qahhar, there's nothing left but complete submission. Until that point it's all disunity, it's all severe testing. All you have to do is keep our hearts with maghfirah, forgiveness. Forgive, forgive, forgive is the test. Because Prophet ﷺ wants to see, are you forgiving or are you closing your doors of mercy? Because if you ever think you're a shaykh and you close your doors of mercy, then Prophet ﷺ not interested in you. Means no matter what I send to you of difficulty, keep the door of repentance and love open. Just run in, run in, run in. No matter what you did and 1,000 times broke your agreement, come running. Because we know Shaitan's a severe hunter. He's deadly in his approach. Just run in and you shall find yourself protected. Inshallah, with this Ramadan coming to an end, we strongly advise people to humble themselves and seek the knowledge of the heart, the levels of the heart. That Mawlana Shaykh spent so much time and effort to sit, to diagram, to teach, to put out the tafsirs, so that that understanding to open that secret would come for us. But you're lucky if you find 1 or 2 who are interested. Means the opening of the eye of humility to seek that and run towards it. Inshallah we shall find ourselves safe, protected, and very powerful meditations, very fruitful meditations. Those are opening because the difficulty outside is so severe, but in the cave it's like divine presence. You find yourself so peaceful, all your difficulties taken away and all that dress of ecstasy on you, and then as soon as you go back out again you can have more and more difficulty. But without that cave it's just difficulty. May Allah open for us more and more mercy, and open for us the understanding of repentance, and open for us the understanding of our way. It means calculate or calibrate. Recalibrate our understanding. Sometimes our focus goes off and thinks that this should be like a big dance and we should like have partners and square dancing and loving and kissing each other. But that's in Jannah inshaAllah. In dunya it's a slapping contest. How much you slap each other and stay happy and keep forgiving, keep your heart open, because each slap takes away a bad characteristic. And in the end inshaAllah we'll all find ourselves to be slightly more purified. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun ala al-mursaleen. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Al-Fatiha. Inshallah, with tonight's zikr and the greatness of our beloved Shaykh, without a doubt of his greatness. Tell yourself, I don't doubt for an instant his greatness, and with his VIP pass, we're asking that he take us into that cave. And in that cave, keep your eyes closed and visualize Sayyidina Mahdi salam sitting on this chair. Slightly tilt your head the whole time, do your chanting as if you want him to take notice of your chanting. Ya Sahab al-Waqt, Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadan Mahdi, Ya Sahab al-Waqt. Visualize, and we'll do a practice because people say, I can't see. Everybody sees because you have two eyes. All you have to do is close your eyes right now, slightly tilt your head down, because you're not seeing through the eyes of your eyeballs but the eye of your heart. I want you to visualize a circle. Right at the front of that circle, which is going to be our Qibla where our Shaykh is, there's a red point. You visualize that redness, that red point, and as we're reciting, you keep telling yourself, Ya Sayyidi, Ya Mawlana Shaykh Madad al-Haq, Sayyidi, with your himmah, with your greatness, take me to the presence of Sayyidina Mahdi salam. And then keeping your head down, you visualize that red point. Keep visualizing, ask that you can go closer and closer. You don't need to see anyone's face, you don't need to see an exact form. All you have to do is visualize that red point. That redness represents Sayyidina Mahdi salam, represents Mars, represents war, represents the blood that runs within you filled with iron, represents that light of guidance. Keep that direction and then start asking, Ya Sayyidina Mahdi salam, fill me with your light. And visualize his red light coming from that point and hitting to your chest. And fill yourself with that light. Make that zikr and keep that visualization that there's a red light there, and send me from that light into my heart. And then believe this is his cave. This is a masjid who's built and occupied for the purpose of Sayyidina Mahdi salam. So this is that cave. All you have to believe is Sayyidina Mahdi salam is here. Keep that in your eyes, in your heart. Inshallah, let's go and do a zikr. It's end of Ramadan and entering into the Divine Presence, inshallah. You can cut all the lights.